When you go to set your toilet, make sure you seal in the entire wax ring like that, especially if you have a new floor, but not as important on concrete. You know, if you have a concrete floor, concrete slab, doesn't matter. But if you have a wood floor and you're trying to protect the wood from any leaks, this is how you do it. So you simply seal in the whole thing. So any water that comes out doesn't go down the hole, comes out. I'm going to show you a little bit after I set the toilet how you leave a little bit opening in the back from the sealant so the water can escape out the back, so you know there's a leak. But even if that's the case, by the time you got to that point, your wood would be saturated in a mess. So this way it keeps the wood from ever getting hurt. This totally seals it in, so it has to go down the hole or out the back. This will protect all your wood. So do this each time you set a toilet on a wood floor. And it gets totally covered by the toilet, so it's not an issue as far as for looks. You just want to get the thing totally sealed, and then set your toilet. And then if water ever does leak from any reason, it never gets to your wood. You can see it's completely covered all the way through the floor. So it has to escape. The only way to escape is out the back where you leave a little opening. And I'll show you that later. When you go to set your toilet, you can use the wax ring it comes with perfectly fine for 99.9 times. You know, so I would go ahead and use it if you have one. You know, if you want to just be extra safe, I use these ones. It's the Fluidmaster. It's the wax-free bowl gasket. And you can see even in the picture, they show it being pushed down first. So you totally set it, and it has a little cardboard thing. It goes in and holds it 1 inch off the ground and all that. But I don't trust it. And when you put it on like this, it seals on there. I mean, this thing here is stuck. And that way you know it's on. And then you just slip it down there, and it works perfectly. So anyway, it's the way I do it. I don't care what way they say do it. This is the best way. You know for sure it's on there. There's no guessing whether it connected or not. It's on and stuck there. So then you just slip it right in to the hole and you're done. So anyway, that's the way I do it. Do it any way you want. Okay, the last part of the hack, getting this toilet set perfectly and never being a problem, is sealing it. You can still see that I use clear so it doesn't make a mess. But you can see it there. It's shining in the light. I think you can see it. But anyway, it looks real good. But what you do is you leave the last 2 or 3 inches at the back open. So you put the sealant around the entire thing. And so then it's locked in and secured to the floor. No wobbling or nothing, because you put in shims or whatever you need to do to make it non-rocking and perfectly level. And then you get it all sealed in with that. I use DAP AMP. It's a new product it came out with, but you can use pure silicone or whatever. But like I said, I use clear so it doesn't make a big mess. But you can use white too if you're so inclined. But anyway, leave the back 2 or 3 inches out. Everything else is sealed around the entire thing, okay? But the last 2 or 3 inches, you leave it open, so that way if anything ever leaks underneath there, toilet leaks or something leaks, it comes out the back and you can see it go, aha, now there's a problem. Now you already sealed the whole thing so it doesn't ruin your wood, and it's perfectly good now. If you had concrete floor, it wouldn't hurt it anyway, but then you'll be able to know whether it's leaking into there if you leave the back open. So you don't seal the back 2 or 3 inches. You leave that open so if there's any leaking ever, the toilet leaks or something leaks, it'll come out the back. Then you can address it right then, okay? All right, well, have fun. If you have any questions, put them down below.